Plays it out to the wing. It's a long forward pass. Where to from here? Offside, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, it was the early through ball that almost caught everyone out in that instance, all but for our flag-waving assistant referee.
Modric. Benzema. Looks like a good ball through. Chance! Promising cross. And the defence can get it clear. Modric. Danilo. Modric. Benzema. Modric. Now it's Bale. Top save! That shot was travelling. Oh, great save, real class.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Keeper's ball. Toni Kroos. Great challenge. Now the pass. What an adventurous run from a defender. He's dealt with that well. And it's Toni Kroos. Well played, he saw that coming. Sergio Ramos tries a long pass towards the front. Marcelo. Oh, that's neat. Gets it into the middle there to get rid. Now it's James Rodriguez. James Rodriguez floats one over. And it's in the back of the net!
Bale just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. James Rodriguez tries to get it forward quickly. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball through. Gets up to head it! Ronaldo! Superb! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch. That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Sergio Ramos does well there, alert. Rakitic, ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. And it's Neymar. Benzema. Oh, glorious footwork! Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. He's had a shot! Rakitic passes it through. Well weighted. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Lovely bit of skill. Big chance! Too long to get the shot away.
Well, look, that's what happens when you're caught in two minds. You just don't know what you're doing.
Rakitic. Hit long and direct. Now can he finish? It's a brilliant interception. Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Lovely close control. Looks to slip it through. Done very well to intervene. Modric. Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. A chance! And he's onside. Massive leap! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Iniesta. Out towards the flank. Jordi Alba pumps it into the area. Oh, he got himself into a great position. Iniesta gets it back. Toni Kroos tries a through ball. An absolute thunderbolt! A finish right from the top draw. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple.
And that'll be the last act of the first half.
Well, I would think this one is possibly over as a contest. They know they've already reached cruise control, and it's a case of the right game management to take it from here.
And Titi cuts it out. It's a loose ball.
Sergio Ramos is an obvious threat from set pieces. He needs special attention to stop him making a run.
Decent clearance now. Can anyone get on the end of it? Fine defending there. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, good interception. Danilo does well to read it and intercepts. Modric. Jordi Alba, aimed long and direct. Now the pass. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And it's Rakitic. Neymar gets into some space. Danilo gets it away. Iniesta is fouled. Barcelona with a decent chance here, and there's little doubt about who'll take it. Great strike, but the keeper's equal to it. James Rodriguez, at his creative best, he set up 2 goals. Forward it goes. Luis Suarez, now it's Messi. Piqué decides to play it back, and that's past the post. Piqué battles to win it back. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, there's no sign here of forwards working back, they are staying upfield.
They are, Peter, and it gives them a chance to break, but it's also causing an extra defensive presence to prevent that.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? And Titi knocks it towards the front. Well positioned to make that interception. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Going for goal! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Jordi Alba. Neymar.
Barcelona are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Wonderful quick feet. Neymar. And he's made certain that won't get through. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Out to the left it goes. Rakitic. Luis Suarez passes it through. Pepe battles to win it back. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Mathieu gets it back. And it's Luis Suarez. Can he finish? Oh, there was plenty on that.
Right in front of goal like that, and he's gone and missed it. I won't have to tell him that's not good enough.
It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Neymar plays it out to the wing. Jordi Alba goes pulsing down that left-hand side. Neymar. Looks to slip it through. And Titi gets into the right position to intercept. Benzema needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Messi with the ball through. He's gone for it! And that's wide. And Titi. Iniesta. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's come flying in. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Neymar. Who's going to make this theirs? And that will be the final act. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Well, how will we look back on that? So that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator. Now we're on the way. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
I would say the Croatian, Ivan Rakitic, a passer with a creative edge who will probe away until he can release a teammate with the right through ball. Best described as either crisp or cutting.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Oh, that's magnificent!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again. Oh, it's lovely to see the art of disguise alive and well, but the keeper strayed into no man's land.
Barcelona take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest. And out to safety. Jordi Alba plays it out to the wing. Neymar. Shapes to shoot. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
Jordi Alba with the ball through. Neymar. And it's Iniesta. Out to the left it goes. Now it's Neymar. That's a throw. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Good delivery, but no joy.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
That's one way to make your presence felt.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Modric. Toni Kroos plays it out to the flank. Mathieu trying to get there. Some astute defending to ensure they got no further. He's had a shot! He's got away with one there. Well positioned to make that interception. Iniesta. Tries to dink it in. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. No, that's not the ball he wanted. And it's Jordi Alba. Tries a through ball. Neymar gets flagged offside.
I'm not sure about that call, you know, but we get to see replays.
Piqué. Iniesta, deftly done. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Firmly met. Iniesta. Rakitic. Messi. Lovely feet. Rakitic plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Oh, glorious footwork! Deflected behind for a corner kick. Tries a header! He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
And it's Luis Suarez, doesn't get the pass he's looking for, and he's made certain that won't get through. Jordi Alba boots it upfield. Iniesta going full steam ahead down the left flank. Neymar. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Suarez has a go! Sergio Ramos knocks it away. Danger averted for now. Rakitic goes long and forward. Oh, didn't catch it right.
I think he deserves credit for getting something away, given that he had to contend with a double dose of closing down.
Suarez has a go!
Right place, right time. It was just as well the defender was on hand to mop it up.
Neymar, the ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Benzema pumps it upfield. He's through and all alone! And he's on his way! Cristiano Ronaldo with a beautifully timed run. Luis Suarez with a delicate ball. There's no flag! And that's a throw-in. Modric. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And he's there to hoof it away. Gone back to the keeper. Benzema gets it back. Caught offside that time.
Oh, just when we were about to appreciate a lovely one-touch pass, the flag ruined the moment.
It's a long pass, but not the most accurate. Modric hoists it high. Yes, it's in!
Well, it certainly livened things up a bit, and that next goal now is absolutely crucial.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Cristiano Ronaldo passes it through. Spoon forward. And it's Modric. Neymar. Looks like a good ball through. Jordi Alba could try cutting inside here. It's a good-looking cross. Out wide to the right.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Iniesta knocks it towards the front. He will be livid with himself. Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. Mathieu. Looks to slip it through. It's a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Marcelo. Now it's Bale. Has got. it's Luis Suarez, played out to the wing. Messi looking to get on the end of this. He's there to get rid. It's a throw in. Messi pumps it into the area. He's dealt with that well. Pushes it out wide. Jordi Alba. Neymar hits one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, when it becomes that speculative, I think it requires something from the very top drawer, and he had to think a little bit more about that. In the end, he's just opted for raw power.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him.
Well, it did look promising to start with, but in the end they were thwarted before they could even make it into the final third. Forward it goes. Shoots! Oh, just couldn't quite turn it in.
Oh, they really wanted that. There's so many players in the box. Everyone's committed to attack now.
It so nearly came off for him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Marcelo. Bale goes on a charge down the left. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Tries a through ball, and he's cut it out. Lovely bit of skill. Great leap! Home support won't enjoy that.
You get the feeling that whoever scores the next goal here will be the winners of this tie. They can't afford to waste chances like that, though.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
Now the pass. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. Mathieu, aimed long and direct, and Titi does well there, alert. Good stop, that wasn't easy.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Oh, that's great stuff from him.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Iniesta. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, well played, he saw that coming. PK plays it out to the wing. The 90 minutes are up, 30 more to come.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find a winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So a brief breather, and then extra time. Into extra time we go. Looks like a good ball through. Has a hit! Size all around the ground. Horrible miss.
Look, there are some very good headers of the ball in this team now, and they'll be demanding the right delivery to give them a chance to go at this.
Clears it out of harm's way. Played out to the right. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Chance! And he's there to cut it out. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Arda Turan with the ball through. Oh, he's in! Can he find a finish now? Shapes the shoots! get that clear. Arda Turan. Now it's Iniesta. Looking to shoot. It's a loose ball. Chance. Turns and goes back. Oh, he's found him in space. Isco tries to get it forward quickly.
That's good defence, plain and simple, good defence. They refuse to allow a turn.
Oh, he's come flying in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Rafinha. Away from immediate danger. We've reached the midway point in extra time.
Well, there's plenty of potential for a final twist in this tale. I think there's bound to be some late drama in the final 15 minutes of this epic.
This really has been thrilling. Both sides going at it, and now for the final act. Good idea, just poorly executed. Rafinha passes it through. And it's Rafinha. Arda Turan. Goes wide. Rafinha, he's onside. Neymar decides to play it back. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Luis Suarez. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Rafinha, who's going to make this theirs? Coaxed out to the wing. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Keeps everyone guessing. Rafinha, and it's Turan. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a gruelling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
So after 2 long hours, it comes down to nerve, to technique under pressure, to penalties. Boy, you can feel the tension. Isco will go first. And he puts them one up.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Neymar focusing on where he puts it. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line. He's put it wide. Messi, perhaps the man you would pick for this moment. It's in, and the keeper could have done better.
Oh, that was a great strike. He just gave the keeper absolutely no chance.
So this one to restore parity. No, he hasn't scored.
Oh, I feel for him. It looked like placement precision.
Barcelona with the chance to go 2 up. And the lead is 2. He cannot afford to miss. It's in, he's kept them in it.
Good penalty, completely wrong-footed the keeper.
Keylor Navas must keep this out. This is match point.
so unlucky to hit the goal frame.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over. Oh, nerveless!
Well, he strolled up and struck that with great confidence. That's a superb spot kick.
Keylor Navas must save it. And that has lifted the roof. So in the end, heartbreak, a few of them inconsolable. But this is what footballing fate had stored up for them. It is nasty. Thoughts on what we've just seen? And we're underway. Danilo. Sergio Ramos plays it out to the wing. Bale has it out wide and in space. Aimed long and direct. Rakitic. One-shell pass, that's the message there. Sergio Ramos. Rakitic tries lifting it over. Messi. Can he find a finish now? Goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it. Well, that defence just wasn't expecting their midfield to mess up then, so when they did, they were caught completely cold by such a swift breakaway and such a well-worked finish too.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. He'll try from distance, and he's there to make a great save.
Much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Defence has got rid of that. Out to the left it goes. He's had a shot! Pumps it upfield. Rakitic. Umtiti. Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. And it's Messi. Looks to slip it through. Who's going to make this theirs? Now it's Bale. Bale's cross. Iniesta. Danilo looks to dink one in. He's tried one! Oh, it's there!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Just so calm under pressure.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Jordi Alba with a delicate ball. Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo with the ball through. Fires it in low. Firmly met. Jordi Alba. And it's Modric. And the finish! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Oh, he really wanted that.
It's tremendous play on his part, Peter, and he's proving to be a right handful throughout the game.
Goes long and forward. Messi plotting from out on the right-hand side. It's a throw-in. Crossed in. And the defence can get it clear. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Bale on a charge down the left. Bale. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Messi. Now it's Luis Suarez. Jordi Alba tries a through ball. Well played, he saw that coming. Deftly done. Well positioned to make that interception. Thrust towards the front line. There will be a throw-in. Another throw-in. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Out again for a throw-in. Messi's cross. He's dealt with that well. Hits one! He's done very well to get to that.
The keeper has shown great concentration there. I think his anticipation pretty much did the trick for him.
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Another chance! Ball's loose, who's getting there? There it is! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead. James Rodriguez plays it out to the wing. Marcelo proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And back out it comes. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Yeah, and he's just entered the last chance saloon. One wrong move now, and he's in trouble.
So the last big chance perhaps before half-time. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that's a waste. We hit half-time.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match. Well, it seems like the perfect situation for fortune favouring the brave. 45 minutes to pack in enough risk-taking to get this match turned around. It's very doable.
Now the pass. Now it's Luis Suarez. No mistake! And with that goal comes comfort. With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
It's rarely a problem when that much time is afforded in the penalty box. Nobody sensed where the danger was lurking, and the finish was made a lot easier.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Listen, it's up to them now how they think about it from here, because for me it's crying out for them to force the issue.
Neymar's cross. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. It's a loose ball. Modric. Toni Kroos. And it's James Rodriguez. The ball is over the line. Forward it goes. Rakitic. Looks like a good ball through. Played into the middle. And the header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Barcelona had players queuing in the box in that situation, and they've still got nothing to show for it. What a complete and utter waste.
Piqué positions himself well and cuts it out. Spoon forward. Floats one over. Messi looking to get on the end of this. It's come loose. That was mighty close. It so nearly came off for him.
He's been a joy to watch, and that didn't miss by much. He'll be back.
Tries to get it forward quickly. And it's Rakitic. Luis Suarez, a scorer already in the game. Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
And it just goes to show you how effective those through balls can be. All it needed was a better execution.
He put on quite a show there.
Well, in all honesty, he's tormented that defence. They just can't handle him. Neymar can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
And that's been repelled. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Aimed long and direct. Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. James Rodriguez tries to dink it in. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Rakitic. Chipped through. Messi. And he's whipped it in low. And more, and more, and more. And the lead is 3. It is surely done. What about that, Jim Beglin?
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Barcelona blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Modric pumps it forwards, gets wrestled off the ball. Isco pumps it upfield. Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Lovely bit of skill. He's there to get rid. Isco decides to play it back. Oh, that is an awful miss.
Well, he was in such a great position in front of goal, and you'd expect him to score from there, but somehow he's missed it.
Neymar, aimed forward, good clearance and very necessary. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Out to the left it goes. Who's going to make this theirs? And now the finish! And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Lacking in accuracy. Oh, that's great stuff from him.
I would agree. It's tremendous play. He's full of belief and imagination and hard to contain.
Come back to the keeper. Mathieu. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Titi, and it's Messi. Cristiano Ronaldo battles to win it back. He's off on a marauding run. Ball's loose, who's getting there? He's going after it. No, that's not going to find its target. Luis Suarez plays it backwards, and they'll try again. Jordi Alba pushes it out wide. Turns and goes back. Rakitic passes it through. Hits one! So that's it. It is all over. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is...
So off we go then. Titi. Luis Suarez plays it out to the flank. Looks to slip it through. It's Rakitic! This could fall anywhere. And another time.
Well, it's certainly a very promising start so far, but they've come up against a really solid defence. They're going to need to find just a little more guile and craft.
And Titi all the way back, and they start again. Rakitic. Iniesta. Sergio Ramos cuts it out. Neymar. Iniesta. Rakitic. Jordi Alba tries lifting it over. Keeper's ball. Tries a through ball. He's got it, and he's got time. Saved it. And he's there to make a great save.
Well, I can only add that he's got reflexes that are in perfect working order, Peter. That was very good to watch.
He's not going to get that. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And it's Jordi Alba. Now the pass. Neymar passes it through. Is it in? And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close.
Iniesta. Rakitic. Looks like a good ball through. Now it's Messi. And he's shown him a clean pair of heels. Iniesta, forward it goes. And that's going to be a goal kick. And it's Luis Suarez. Let down by a lack of accuracy. Luis Suarez needed to come up with a better ball.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Luis Suarez with the ball through. Has a hit! Goal! Barcelona!
Messi just stayed on the right side of the defender there. I thought he showed wonderful patience, great experience to just make sure he didn't drift offside, and I just thought all round it was very intelligent play.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. It's a long forward pass. Tries a through ball. Luis Suarez looking to get on the end of this. Keeps everyone guessing. James Rodriguez. Iniesta. Lobs it in gently. And he's there to cut it out. Here's a corner. Benzema gets it away. And it's Jordi Alba. Now it's Neymar. Rakitic passes it through. Benzema, aimed forward. Rakitic gets it back. Iniesta. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Toni Kroos tries a long pass towards the front. Looks to slip it through. Chance! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Almost looked like the perfect marriage, the way the long pass was delivered so exactly into the runner's path, and it's a shame it led to nothing.
Iniesta tries to stroke it through. And it's Toni Kroos. Now the pass. Marcelo tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly,
It's in! Two to the good! They have breathing space! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
Luis Suarez battles to win it back. Marcelo boots it upfield, tries the route one option. And the first half is done. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength? Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Well, that's not the cross he had in mind. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's put too much on it. Bale. Decent progress down the left. Nicely controlled. Great leap! And he's found the net! The second half sparked straight into life. Oh, lovely header, but really it was all about the delivery.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
We have Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Yeah, and it's not a surprise to see him elect to shoot from there, considering how much movement can be generated on the ball. Great hit.
Barcelona go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Well, that goal should be a big game changer. It's certainly been a big mood changer.
Neymar. A chance! How about it? They are rampant! And surely that settles it. Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
It's almost criminal to see a defence fail to identify someone who thrives when it comes to shooting stats. They knew, and yet they didn't heed, and they've paid the price and deserve to.
Barcelona grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. He's had a go! Rising over the bar.
Well, that was a very decent shot from distance. You know, a little less strength, and it might have just dipped under the bar. Good effort, though.
Floats one over. No, that's not the ball he wanted. Whose ball? Who's going to get there? Hits one! He has done it! They are running riot here. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Barcelona totally rampant here. James Rodriguez! They've scored! Lovely goal, perfect poise to set himself for the strike. Rakitic. With a delicate ball. Marcelo does well there, alert. And it's Toni Kroos. Marcelo looking for options. Barcelona are leaving men forward, threatening to break.
Well, if they're not putting the work in by getting back, they have to deliver with this tactic.
Modric tries to dink it in. Neymar. Jordi Alba passes it through. Belts one. It's come loose. Keylor Navas. Blocks it at the expense of a corner. And they have themselves another corner. He comes flying in! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, in the circumstances, I think he did well to get some sort of attempt on goal because he was pretty much hurried and hassled out of that.
Rakitic spreads it wide. Neymar heads it! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! Great header, made it look easy.
Well, look, it's
looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Big chance here! He's got the ball glued to his feet. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, there was plenty on that.
Well, as they say, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. But from that range, accuracy and power are the key ingredients. That's what's needed now.
Knocks it towards the front. Now it's Neymar. Hoists it high. Cristiano Ronaldo. Modric. Now it's Isco. Isco with the ball through. Ter Stegen gets it upfield. Toni Kroos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he score? Oh, he really got hold of that. And it's Modric. Looks to thread it through. It's a promising ball. He's had a shot! It's there!
Unbelievable.
Well, surely that completes the demolition if it hadn't occurred already.
Listen, when you're on an invitation to improve your goal difference, why ease off?
How many more does he want? Barcelona totally rampant here. Rakitic. Modric. Modric. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And time is up. Well, the scoreline doesn't tell the whole story. They were outclassed in every possible way. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort.
So it's away we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Neymar. Neymar, surely. He has an array of skills that can elevate the quality of a match or change its course with a flash of brilliance. His talent can take this game to a higher level of excitement, and I hope it does.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Danger averted for now. Can he find a finish now? He's away! Saved it! It's anyone's ball! Barcelona have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Great leap! Good stop, that wasn't easy.
He made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Away from immediate danger. Now the pass. Has he picked him out? Cristiano Ronaldo. Crunching tackle. Spoon forward. Now it's Luis Suarez. Luis Suarez knocks it towards the front. Oh, it's opened up nicely for him. Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
That's just lovely skill. He's certainly a player who can single-handedly make a difference. Great talent.
Modric with the ball through. Benzema. Oh, glorious footwork. And back out it comes. Iniesta did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Iniesta goes wide. Neymar. Iniesta. Oh, he's found him in space. Chance. Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
Keylor Navas maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Marcelo with a long pass out wide. Aimed long and direct. Jordi Alba. Forward it goes. It's beautifully weighted. He's had a shot! Goal! And already they're looking to run away with it. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, considering he has a bit of a shoot-on-sight policy, he was the one player that should have been picked up then. It was both careless and costly from where I'm sitting.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their chances of turning 2 into 3.
The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Neymar. Now it's Luis Suarez, looks to slip it through. Sergio Ramos cuts it out, aimed forward. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Rakitic boots it upfield. Luis Suarez plays a clever pass. And he's there to make a great save.
Oh, much more than a routine save for me, and yet he just coped with room to spare.
Jordi Alba tries the route one option. Looks like a good ball through. Benzema looking to get on the end of this. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Well, he simply failed to just put a little more oomph behind that.
Good clearance and very necessary. Toni Kroos. Marcelo. Luis Suarez passes it through. Tries a through ball. A chance! He's off on a marauding run. Sergio Ramos looks to dink one in. And it's Messi. Played out to the wing. That'll be a throw-in. Gets it into the middle. And he's got that completely wrong. Luis Suarez, a scorer already in the game. Kroos. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cristiano Ronaldo can't hurt you with his back to goal, and I think if they can keep him facing in that direction, then the only thing he can do really is to just lay the ball off, and he's not really going to cause much trouble if he continues doing that. So I think they're defending him very, very well.
And it's Messi. Toni Kroos. Marcelo. That'll be the final action of the first half. Some first half thoughts?
Well, when you concede a second so soon after conceding a first, it has a bigger impact on spirit, and they've looked a little demoralised since. They need picking up, and the right pep talk could inspire a way back, but we'll see on that. Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Luis Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And it's Bale. Looks like a good ball through. Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Piqué tries to get it forward quickly. Now the pass. Messi looking to get on the end of this. for a throw-in. Messi plays it into the channel. Messi whipped in. No, that's not going to find its target.
Barcelona have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
It's a long forward pass. And Titi. Keeper's got good distance on that. Toni Kroos goes long and forward. Iniesta. And Titi proves too strong there. Pumps it upfield. Luis Suarez passes it through. Messi. Drilled in low. He's there to get rid. Iniesta. Rakitic. Now it's Messi. Goes for goal! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
And that was more than a decent attempt. Perhaps it deserved better too.
Now it's Messi. Oh, good stop, it had to be. He's done very well to get to that.
That wasn't the easiest of saves by any means, Peter, and I think his instincts were, well, they were just razor sharp.
Clears it out of harm's way. And it's Jordi Alba. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Tries to dink it in. Managed to get it away. Gave it a go, but off target.
Well, at least they've given themselves some hope with a shot from distance, but the keeper will welcome those all day. That's not going to trouble him.
Toni Kroos. And it's Bale. And he's made certain that won't get through. Toni Kroos pumps it forwards. Bale tries to swing it in. How about it? Not offside that time.
Touch and go, aren't they supposed to get the benefit?
Arda Turan plays it out to the flank. Messi tries a long pass towards the front. Swept in. Good take by the keeper, he's read that well. Thrust towards the front line. Isco with the ball through. Mathieu Gets into the right position to intercept. Looks to slip it through.
This game seems as if it's going to go beyond the rescue point, so they need a goal and fast just to raise spirits and at least give their fans something to cheer.
Pushes it out wide. Messi with the ball through. Shapes the shoots. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Iniesta battles to win it back. Toni Kroos. Jordi Alba. Iniesta. Bale does well there, alert. Bale absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, they say that your front lads should be that first line of stopping the opposition, and I think he's taken it to another level with his desire to get back and help everyone out.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. The final whistle. Well, this hurts. The pain of defeat very evident, and there are hard lessons to be learnt from it all when they regroup. The end of the game. Reflections?
Yeah, defeat in any of these type of games is the ultimate disappointment. You can't fault the effort and the endeavour we saw, but they probably just lacked a little adventure and not enough ambition in their play, and ultimately I think they paid the price.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.